Alright, what's going on, y'all? Santakilos back with another YouTube video right here for you. Starting out fresh, starting out with a completely open gym. No one's here but me. Time to put the head down and get to work. I'm not gonna sit here and talk. It's just time. Let's get the head down. Let's get going. Alrighty, we're already at 3 plates, 3 reds. My bad. Feeling good. We have a new block. So we've changed some things. Still going relatively lighter than normal, besides kind of bench. We just don't want to aggravate the back or have that come back. We're just kind of riding along. Squats can go. Squats, I see some progression going heavy. Same with deads. So probably by next block, we'll be back to normal to what we usually do. But just kind of figured to let you guys know what the plan is, what Isaac kind of told me. So yeah, that's the plan. So today we got a single at 6, and then we'll see how it goes. I got range, so let's get to it. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Obviously, we already know what I did yesterday. Kind of talking about Monday. So obviously it's the start of the block, so nothing crazy right now. Settling in, kind of just building the momentum up to where we're gonna end towards the end of it. I do have some numbers in mind when it comes to what I want to hit at the end of the block or what I can get close to by the end of the block. Just because we have this block and then we have our next block, and then that block after that block is meet prep already, which is actually kind of crazy to think about because it's already starting to creep up a little bit. So we just had to be vigilant about that and just kind of ride with it, grow the total as much as we can in this next 2 months, and then put on a performance of a lifetime for October. So squats went well. I lost my balance on my second rep, if you couldn't tell, and I almost died, but we bounced back quick. Bench is going well. I actually just figured out how to bench recently because Isaac noticed something that we can implement. And let me just show you. Let's just show you. Oh yeah, we're gonna show you how to actually bench today. A lot of things I've kind of adjusted to my bench in a couple of years that I've been working with Isaac. So I figured not to kind of spread the wealth a little bit. So let's go run this up. Just got a bar. Just got a red on for now. So just gonna teach you guys what I've learned, how to make use of it, and how you can better yourself in bench, as it is a very technical lift. We're gonna talk over like this, do a little voiceover for y'all. So this is how I kind of start. So just kind of sit on the bench, get it going, and then what I like to do is get my feet on the bench and drive my upper back into the bench to create the arch that everyone talks about. And then I just grab the bar with my fingers on where the goes on the ring, and then bring my hips down, legs down, all that, and then slowly unrack the bar, and then rotate my hands internally to get my internal rotation. And then that's really it right here. Just doing a couple reps here, get the pattern going, and then just continuing that as we go along so we don't kind of fuck up. Different angle here. Here I'm going to show you more leg drive and how to kind of get your legs going. So obviously create that arch first, and then once you set your butt down on the bench, you want to feel this kind of tension in your quads before you put your butt down again. So I kind of bring my butt back up just to drive more on the bench, get more of the arch, and then unrack it, and then do a couple reps. When it comes to leg drive, you kind of want to push your legs out and then back in. So you're pushing them out when you come down, and then in when you're going back. I talk about internal rotation here. Internal rotation is just where you kind of internally rotate your hands so you're able to stack the joints. You don't want to grab the bar, obviously. You want to have the bar in a position where it's kind of in the longest part of your hand. So obviously for me, I have to internally rotate my hands a lot. And for that, that's able to stack the joints. And what I mean by stack the joints is that if you notice, my arm, my wrist, and my elbow, they're all in line when they're touching my chest. Going from there, we're implementing everything into our set today. So we had a 3x7 at 6 today, so we were able to hit 248 for all of that. Getting that back tension, hands on the bar, putting that butt down, feeling those quads, putting the feet comfortable to create that tension, bringing the hips back up to emphasize the arch more. And then we are doing the things with our legs where we're pushing out and then pushing back in and pushing the chest. Another thing I like to do is pretend I'm pulling my chest to the bar when I'm benching. That's going to create more tension, more drive, and that's it. So that is the bench tips tutorial that I have kind of integrated into my bench for the last 2 years. So hopefully y'all can take something from this and just grow on your bench, even though bench sucks and is the worst lift out of all the three, but that's a biased opinion of mine. So anyway, we're gonna be back here tomorrow for deadlifts. We'll see how it goes. I got plans, but you never know because it's the start of the block, so you don't want to push it too much. But yeah, man, it is what it is. So I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, happy Sunday here. Kind of skipped over the last 2 days, but Friday kind of just got in and got out, really. I don't know. I've been in the mood to just kind of get in, get out, train, put my head down, put the music in, and just get to work, really. There's no explanation for it. It's just, motivation is at an all-time high right now for some reason, so I'm going to continue to ride with it, continue to grow, continue to get stronger, continue to prove who I am. But this is kind of the case that's going on. I also did lie. Going back to my middle finger, and Isaac is actually very happy with that because I think what I was missing was the internal rotation cue. And now that 265 that I just hit on Friday felt like a 5.5, which is unbelievable with just one small change. So I'm going to ride with that, see what we can do these next couple of blocks before meet prep. Hopefully we can get a PR in, fingers crossed. But that's kind of the case. Yesterday, I had beltless comp squats and tempo high bar. Very well, I'm not gonna lie. It was very good, very humbling, but at the same time, a very good experience to kind of just steer away from some things and just work on the weak points of some things. But yeah, so I have some big plans for this next coming week, even though it's only week 2. But I got some things in mind. But well, you're just gonna have to watch the next video to see it, because I'm closing this video out. If you like this bench tutorial, please share it. It would mean the most. I know it's not the best, but I know it's not the worst. It's definitely helpful for a lot of people, especially if you're a younger lifter, if you're a new lifter, if you're kind of missing some things on bench and you just kind of want to improve your bench. Try some of these things out, and then you'll probably see some results. If you just continue to do it, just find your form, your breakdown, and all that kind of stuff, and you will succeed. So with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know what to do. If you're not getting your protein in, I don't know what you're doing. So I'll see you in the next one.